Come on. Oh Lord. Now girls, come on. You coming in? Come on, you're alright. What am I gonna do? Come on. How's your leg, girl? Getting better, is it? Not too bad. You're putting weight on it again. Bit of scald, I think. Come on. Now I'm after forgetting the taggers again. So I can't tag that calf. Come on. Come on. Now here's the calf coming with the walk of shame. That's what happens when you sneak a drink from the back. Come on. 3 more to go. You're alright. Come on. Come on, you have to learn. You're alright. Now, last but not least, with a face full of milk. Come on, girl. No, we leave her off. She'll be alright. Now, so we're down into this lower place here. We haven't been here since the week before Christmas. So there's a nice little bit of picking for them here now. It took a long while for the hay residue and the dung to break down on this place. I noticed this place, I only have it under my control for the last 2 years. As I was saying, the first thing I did was it was completely overgrown. I left a pony in on it for the full winter and she ate it down to the clay, and we brought her home then to foal, and this was left lying up then until it was fully recovered and fully overgrown again, and we grazed it down a few times again last year, and we came off it on the 2nd or 3rd week of December. So now we are, what are we, the 17th of May. We're at peak growing season now. The sun and the heat has arrived, and there's plenty moisture in the ground, so the grass has no excuse now but to grow. So this will do them, I think. This will do them today. Another day behind the fence there, and then another maybe day and a half up there. So this should do me, what are we today? Today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, into the weekend, yeah. And then we'll move them out of here. The test I haven't organised yet, I've rang about. They're very busy at the minute. So as soon as I get the go ahead or a date, I can move them up the road and into the field beside the pen and the crush. So that will be where they're going to be for the test. So it takes 3 days. The first day is they inject them, and then 3 days later they check for lumps. So hopefully that all goes well, and once that happens, I can then decide on what I'm going to do. At the minute, I think I'm a little bit overstocked for the ground that I have. Now, I probably just have enough, but I'd rather be under than over. So that is the carry on. This can be a wet place in here now, but it's starting to dry up well. We have a little bit of a river down here. That was frozen the last time they were in. Amazing, really. It's very rare I see a river frozen. So the grass is tall, it's sweet. There's lots of diversity. So this will be nice for them. I've left that gate open now where the quad is there. They walk all the way down that little lane and they have access to the river up in the top corner here. I'm going to put up a bit of a wire here on them posts to keep them out from this side of it here. It's a bit steep here. I don't want them going down there. They could go down, but they mightn't come out of it as handy. So, yeah. We'll graze this off and we'll be back again. So for now, I'll say good luck. So it's now May the 18th. And I have to go away to Clare for the next couple of days. So I'm going to open them up a bit of ground here that'll keep them going and save me or save anybody the bother of having to move them. So what I'm going to do is now I have this field divided in half. I'm going to give them that area now, and I'm going to open up the far side of that fence behind that white cow as well. So they'll have this whole area to do them. And it should be plenty until I'm back Saturday evening. So I'm only arriving with these here now. I checked them this morning on my way to the school. They were up grazing and now they're full and lying down. So they're not a bit anxious for grass, even though they have this place fairly nicely ate. Just about right, I would say. So I'm going to get them standing here now and let them pass their manure, because a silly thing that I hate watching is when they go into the fresh grass to be firing it half out the back. So I like to let them empty out first. So I'm going to walk on through them here and see will they stand up. Our little calf here still didn't get its jewellery yet. I forgot to tag hers again, so that calf is going to just have to be born next week. The rest of them are enjoying the warm weather. They're well used to me at this stage. There's a nice stretch now. So yeah, the weather has been great. It's definitely settled down. There's talk of a few showers this week, but nothing major, just enough to keep things from completely drying up, which they won't for a long time yet. We've had enough rain to do 2 years, never mind the summer. Well, we had a lot of it, let's just say that. So ladies, I'm going to open this fence and let you move through. You're not one bit anxious for it. I'll do it now anyhow, so I'll be back. Now they weren't that anxious to get up, so they're only getting up now that I have the fence open. And they're firing it out on top of my good grass. I sure look, they'll be alright. Yeah, very good. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take down this fence I have here and run it around the boundary all the way around, because I like to make sure, especially when I'm not here, that they won't get out and there's an electric fence in front of them. There's nothing worse than getting a call when you're not around that there's a problem with the cattle. So that's what I'm going to do now. So on the 18th of May, we're all set. We've all our fences in, they have all their grass ahead of them, so I'm sorted for the next 2 days. So this is how I get away while at this carry on. So for now I'll say good luck and goodbye. So we're the 21st of May and I came home late last night. I gave the cows about 3 days grass and I haven't seen them yet, and I find this a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest, even though I've had people keep an eye on them and all as well. But might find this a little bit anxious. So we have arrived, and as I was told, everything is perfect. And the grass are grass actually, unless that's some serious growth when I was away also. But it's amazing how that bit of picking does them in the summer. But I'm going to move them out of here now anyhow. The story is I have the hair test now on Tuesday at 11:30 in the morning. So the field that's next to me, I was going to skip it and leave it rest, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fence off one full day's grass on it and give it to them now, and then move them up the road tomorrow Monday. Let them graze off the field there, into the shed for the test on Tuesday, back out onto that bit of ground, wait for 3 days, and then we get our results, and then they can come back again. So that is the plan for the next few days. I was away for a few days. I gave them this bit of ground. There's about 2 acres on it. I was concerned that it mightn't be enough, but it looks like it was plenty enough. And they're not roaring at me here. So I'm going to go and set up my new paddock, and we'll move them. So I will be back shortly. Yeah, just to add in as well, basically the cow that I mostly measure the fullness of, whether they've been left too tight or not, is this red white head here with the horns. She is out of a Frisian cow and a Hereford bull, and you can see that she is full right here. Where's my finger? Is it coming in at all? She's full there, yeah. Just in front of her hip. If that was empty looking now, I'd be concerned. But that means they were okay. Well, they had a good enough wipe of ground. I'll get myself set up and I'll be back. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh yeah, 23, and they have lots to eat here yet. Will I move them at all? Will I move them at all? I could do with cleaning up this place, to be honest. Now it's wet the last couple of days. I might change my plan. I might let them graze this off another bit, and then come in and clean it off with the topper when the weather improves. Here's our little calf here we had trouble with now. This lady still hasn't been born yet. We must go for the taggers now and tag this lady and get her registered before the test. So, yeah, she's doing well for herself. Not my girl, you're still quiet. Very good, so we'll have no problem tagging you. So, mother and daughter are doing okay. Here is our other heifer's calf, thriving away mad himself also. So on second thoughts, I might leave them here just maybe till this evening. That's what I'll do, because today is Sunday, and I had a long drive this couple of days. So maybe I'll just leave them another while, since they're so quiet. Yeah. It's a lovely, peaceful time when you come into a field and the cattle are just there, content with full bellies, chewing their cud, and the calves sucking. So this is our other bull calf. This cow here has her second calf, I think. Yeah, second calf. All is doing well there. So there was lots of grass in this place before I left, and there's lots in it now still. It's heavy infested with rushes. It really could do with a topping. So as I said, yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm going to leave them in here. This lady's a bit humpy. You're a bit humpy, girl. Are you alright? This lady has a touch of a scour, actually. This lady has a touch of a scour. Right, okay, I'm going to straighten that out. Yeah, she has a touch of a scour. And I could blame this lady for not letting her get the colostrum or the beetles in early enough. Right. She's not in the best of form, so I know what I have to do. I'm going to get electrolytes into this lady and the pink tablet. But I kind of had a feeling that that could happen. So now, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, you see that now? She's not doing great. Right, okay, I'm going to get that sorted. There's Granny there now. That's the problem. When they don't get the beetles in time. Or enough of it. The cow is not full looking, so she's still drinking. Yeah, okay, we'll sort that. So the cows are fine for now. I'm going to go and get a tablet and some electrolytes for that calf. And I'm going to come back and then I'll probably move these cows this evening. I know what humour they're in. If I start that quad and go away home, they could start roaring then. But if they don't start roaring then, they're okay. They look satisfied for now. Yeah, so I'm going to straighten that calf out. Everything else is grand. So that's the importance of observing cattle. Yeah, electrolytes and a pink tablet. Okay, well that's the story for now, I think. Yeah, I'll move them this evening. So for now, I will say good luck and goodbye. Okay, we'll change of plan. Well, it's actually back to plan A. I came down here to move them into a place that I was going to skip this time around, but I kind of need to catch up on myself a small bit, so I'm going to use this little top corner here of it now. That'll do them tonight, and I'll move them down tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll bring them up closer to the shed for the test on Tuesday. So that's the plan. I'm only going to use one strip of this place and skip the rest. But the cattle have decided to follow me up here themselves, so they made a decision. So I listened to them first. I witnessed the little Galloway calf sucking, the little heifer. Now she's not in the best of form, so it's electrolytes she needs and an antibiotic to give her a little bit of a boost. I would say that she didn't get enough beetles into her, even though she was in great form after. I'd like to think that she is. I can't see her coming now, actually. I might have to go down for her. So that's the job of most importance at the minute. Come on, girls, in here. Do I see her at all? I'd like to see her coming down. Come on! There's strange cattle across the river. Come on! Well, Mother here doesn't seem to mind too much. No, she hasn't come up. Come on! Come on! Yeah, it was definitely worth moving them now that I think of it. I can close up that whole field below, and I'll top it the next time round. Come on! Our little calf is still below. She'll make her way up. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on, get in. I'm going closing gaps now, so I haven't got all day. So yeah, this place now hasn't had cattle on it in around 40 days. So excluding the rest of the land, up on this farm now, it's been a 40-day rotation. So if I was to go around all the land, I probably would have stretched it out to 60. So I am maxed out. I'd like to have always 60 days ahead of me if the grass never grew another inch. Maverick, you had to go the wrong way, didn't you? She'll be all right. So yeah, so I think it's around 40 days. The last time I was here is when the black white-head cow calved. I think that was around the start of April. The start of May. We're now the 24th of May. It's 30 plus 20 minus a few days. 50, 40 odd. Yeah, in around 40 days. Which is good for this time of the year. You want to be going around that. So that's the situation. I have to go down for my calf. So I'm going to hang up here now for a sec. So I'm back down with my calf here now. A similar kind of setup to that Red Bull calf. Yeah, I'll post this video now and I'll get this calf sorted and we'll keep you updated. So for now, we will say good luck and goodbye.